Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Joining me today, as always, on Monday mornings, Delhi R Rajagopalan, also known as Scoopraja. We have a fresh segment for you that's going to come at the very end of our usual set. So do stay for that. It's called Nostalgia. We're going to talk about a no confidence motion that took place some years back that Sri Rajagopalan was present in the well of the house. So we are going to come to that. But first and most important thing, please like this video. And also, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel. And here is Delhi R Rajagopalan. Namaskaram, sir.
Namaskara, sir. Namaskara, sir. My entry is very, very good with the flash.
Rajagopalan ji, as always, a couple of prayers from you, sir, and then we'll set the ball rolling. Shri Ganesh
Yes,
ji.
January 22, 2024, next year, exactly 7 months from today, Ram Mandir will be inaugurated, dedicated to the nation. मंदिर वही बनाएंगे, तारीख नहीं बताएंगे करके they were abusing BJP, but तारीख बता दिया. Today, that is our scoop number 1, sir. January 22nd, 2024 is Ram Mandir opening. To pray Ram, we have to chant Lord Hanuman because Ayodhya is full of Hanuman. Hanuman, there are 2 Komparamayana slokas in Tamil and 1 in Sanskrit, which I would like to recite as we pray Lord Hanuman to give us strength. Yatra yatra raghunatha kirtanam tatra tatta hridamastha kanchalim bashpavari paripurna lochanam marutim namada rakshasantakam. That is how this Ram worshipped Lord Hanuman. In Tamil, Kambaramayanam. The Kamban, when he started to write about Kambaramayanam, first he thought about Anjaneya, Lord Hanuman. அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்றான் அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றை தாவி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று ஆறாக ஆறுயிர்க்காக ஏகி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்ற அணங்கை கண்டு அயலாரூரில் அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றை வைத்தான் அவன் எம்மை அடித்து காப்பான். 5 in Tamil means 5. 5 means Panchabhut. Lord Hanuman was in Sri Lanka to put fire in the entire அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்றான் அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றை தாவி. That means he crossed the river. Anjale ஒன்று வைத்தான். He put fire in Sri Lanka. Anjale ஒன்று ஆயிற்காக அயலாரூரில் அஞ்சலே ஒன்றை வைத்தான். So this is a prayer for Lord Hanuman. Let us give us strength, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. And viewers, first we will give you a trailer of all the things we are going to talk about. But the trailer is not going to talk about the nostalgia, which got added at the very last moment. So do stay for the entire program. And if you have not liked it, like it. Here we go.
Thank you, Dr. Kanik.
So the battle lines are drawn, sir. Let us start with the very first item, which I will bring up here. Here we go. The first item is India to draft its own national security policy. The draft is under circulation. China and Pakistan are threat for India. Sir, what is new about it, sir? We know all about these things. What is the new thing in the security policy, sir? My head is breaking already.
My salutations to the viewers of PGurus and also to Mr. Sri Iyer. We start with a humble namaskarams from me to all of you. India to draft its own national security policy. It has never been in India's policy, sir. It is Mr. Narendra Modi for the past 9 years wanting to achieve one, but he could not. USA has it, China has it, Russia has it. But smaller countries like Maldives and Sri Lanka, they do have it, but not India. It is the sin of 70-year-old Congress rule, which they did not formulate. They were busy in minting money. not thought about India's security. A.K. Anthony started to, give lectures for 10 years on Indian army, but he did not move a file. That also irritated the system. During Rajiv Gandhi's time, yes, there were some movement of India's security policy, but that Bofors derailed him. The other governments were never been very stronger. Moreover, Indira Gandhi time of the national security was totally different. But for the past 9 years, with the active association of Mr. Ajit Doval and the participation of later 5 years, Mr. Dr. S. Jaishankar, India has a draft national security policy which Mr. Rajnath Singh, Mr. Amit Shah, and Madam Nirmala Sitharaman all five sat together and they are debating on it in the highest political outfit of Union Cabinet, that is called the Cabinet Committee on Security. India's national security policy is under preparation. In another 6 months, it will be available for public so that we stand where we are. It culminated with the 65 to 70 foreign tours of Mr. Narendra Modi and his deliberations with foreign heads of the government, heads of the states, and also he was understanding like Ukraine, like Corona. Corona is also a security matter. So how to prevent that? That's a health security. Therefore, data security. India is more vulnerable for cyber security. Space security, the future of next 25 years are going to be fought in space, sir. Today, India launched 25 satellites for Singapore, and India has opened up the space technology. So there, once you open up, there are risks factor also to be factored in. So my understanding is India's draft policy on national security, which will be put in public domain, say by the social experts. And to first step in that direction was the formation of CDS, Chief of Defence Staff. Mr. Narendra Modi had given the task of drafting this, national security policy to the CDS, Chief of Defence Staff, that is Mr. Bipin Rawat. Unfortunately, nature took him away. Now, the successor is also attempting with the active association of National Security Advisory Board. We have National Security Advisory Board. On the top of it, Joint Intelligence Committee, which also discuss, for example, I will give you an illustration. Day before yesterday, the French President Macron had visited Sri Lanka. And, it is involving India's security because only the last week, 22nd of July, Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe was in India. And there were a lot of, pinpricks between Mr. Modi and Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe. So that may be deliberated with Mr. President Macron. That is what I gather from my sources. Anyhow, India is going to keep its national security policy so that China and Pakistan are the main threats for India. There are discussions taking place at the top level. Let us not deliberate more. This has to be, openly said because other countries should not think that we are weak. We are very weak and we are not, security conscious country. So in that interest, the letting out of our story, there's a scoop number one. Now our viewers, even the government system, all will have an, opening up. Let us see how it is going to shape up, sir. Now let us go to scoop number two, sir.
Sir, I heard that the Prime Minister is to come. He's going to come out all guns blazing. Is that true, sir?
It is much best version of AK-47. It's a silent gun, sir. It is going to be a silent. In the no conference motion, the entire PMO top BJP leaders draft key points for Prime Minister Modi to tear out Congress, and it will be a very forceful speech in Lok Sabha much before 2024 Lok Sabha elections. You wait and watch, Mr. Iyer. As my sources convey to me, there are 6 major speeches Mr. Narendra Modi going to make and deliver in the next 2 or 3 months that are going to be very, 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 very interesting one. One, no conference motion. Thursday, most likely Thursday evening, 5 p.m., Mr. Narendra Modi may address Lok Sabha. That is what tentatively they have planned. Today at 11 o'clock, in another 1 hour's time, Monday, 31st July, the Lok Sabha Speaker, Mr. Om Birla, will admit the no confidence motion and indicate the date, because today morning the Business Advisory Committee is going to schedule the no confidence motion. It takes 10 days because no confidence motion, when it is admitted, it takes Prime Minister's convenience, leaders of opposition convenience, someone birthday, someone, wedding day. This are all factor to be, fathomed in. So Thursday, most likely, either Wednesday or Thursday, Prime Minister is going to have a major political speech. The other five are on the day of opening of Ram Mandir, January 22, 2024. Second, I prioritize it in such a way. Red Fort, August 15th, Ramfort of Red Fort speech is going to be very, interesting one. Apart from that, there are two things are coming up. September 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, these 4 days, G20, they are going to meet in India. Topmost political leaders, heads of the government, heads of the states are going to come. 156 countries are going to land in Delhi on those days. Prime Minister will, keep his, international policies for those 5 days. So therefore, these are all 6 speeches which Prime Minister office is very briskly, thoroughly, attentively preparing for Mr. Prime Minister. And moreover, as I have seen in close quarters, Prime Minister rehearsed his speech very well, sir. Suppose if he uttered this, what would be the reaction? He encourages the feedback system so that he can alter his speech. So once he does that speech making, he rehearses it, 6-7 points, and then his close circuit team, they are very confidants of Mr. Narendra Modi. They give references. He gives ideas. They collect the references. They write the speech, and it is given to Prime Minister. So Prime Minister on Lok Sabha, on no confidence motion, he is going to tear the Congress into pieces, sir.
Next one, sir. Congress will walk out if they have moved the confidence motion. Then why walk out, sir?
Because they will have no other face to show to Prime Minister, sir. Any no confidence motion, it is incumbent on the Congress or the opposition party to press for vote. But in Lok Sabha, everyone is known to that. 350 Lok Sabha MPs are there for NDA. Only 146 or 140 are in Congress and other parties. Therefore, the best option, weapon for Congress is to criticize Prime Minister, and they will say they are not satisfied. It's a public wastage of money, wasteful effort, and wastage of Indian taxpayers' money, because each minute of Lok Sabha, for 1 hour, it is more than 2 crore rupees we are spending to convene Lok Sabha, and Rajya Sabha 4 crores total. So why do you waste public money? Unnecessarily, Congress is, instigating the opposition. It is, Tamil mein bolta hai kalpunarchi arasya, manipulative politics, and, jealousy. Congress cannot see Narendra Modi in that sense. They have enmity, personal animosity, because Narendra Modi took their house, took their SPG, took their privileges. 40 years they enjoyed it, sir. From 1985 onwards, the Gandhi family were enjoying the perks of security. Why? Why to have that expenditure? 100 crores every year he saved, the Prime Minister saved the money, and he put an end to that. So similarly, Congress, without any hesitation, they will have a blackened, tarred face. Therefore, they have only option to walk out, no other things.
Thank you, sir. And let's go to the next one. Rajnath Singh has made a very strong statement. Go ahead,
This
sir.
is very, very important, sir, because Mr. Rajnath Singh is a very tall, powerful orator, leader, and holding defense portfolio for the last 5 years. He said, if Pakistan wagged its tail, India will cross line of control to safeguard India's interest. India will not hesitate to cross line of control to safeguard its interest, Defense Minister warned Pakistan. Earlier governments had also lacked the political will to do so while speaking to the Kargil Vijay Divas in Dras in Ladakh. Mr.
Very good, sir. Yeah.
Rajnath Singh had a very interesting lifetime. He was home minister, he is defense minister, and he knows how Pakistan is fiddling India's affairs. Now we come to this. So therefore, heads off to Rajnath Singh.
Sir,
Now,
Trinamool Congress objected to Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary moving the no trust move, and this is petty Bengal politics. But how will they play at the national level if they try to fight amongst their home? See, as far as India is concerned, right? Bengal's politics are within Bengal. Once you step outside of Bengal, you're all one. Why are they trying to make that thing and bring it here? Very regrettable, sir. Very immature politics. Go ahead, sir.
You said it. You said it. Outside Bengal, they are India. Outside Tamil Nadu, they are India. I.N.T.I.A. But the petty politics overshadowed Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. He is the leader of opposition, recognized by the government, recognized by the leader of opposition, by the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Therefore, incumbent on Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary part to move the resolution. But unfortunately, internal conflicts, because Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary told Mamata Banerjee, you are a party of thieves, chor log hai, like that he said in Bengali. And second thing, he said party of cheats. The reason being, Mamata Banerjee was the disciple of Pranab Mukherjee and Adhir Ranjan Da. Now she has gone too much, and she squeezed the Congress. One MLA was there in Congress in West Bengal. She swallowed that MLA. Now during Panchayat elections, 25 congressmen were killed without any shame, without any obituary part, condolences part. Sonia Gandhi had dined with Mamata Banerjee. That is what Trinamool Congress is off. And Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is echoing that. Apart from that, Mr. Iyer, and also I would like to give a feeling of the DMK the MPs to the viewers of PGurus. But DMK also opposed going Congress slow. You say India, but now you are going alone. It should be a representation of all parties. There are 26 parties. 26 parties should sign the no confidence motion. So internal Congress, internal field, internal India Congress, so they're all coming out. Now, to give a threat, do you know what? Mr. T.R. Balu gave a notice to Speaker saying that Governor R.N. Ravi should be removed. It is an indirect threat to Congress. If you go solo on no confidence motion, we will also object to your going solo and help us to raise the issue of Mr. R.N. Ravi, the governor of Tamil Nadu, doing excess political manipulations in Tamil Nadu. So therefore, Congress and DMK divided, Congress and TMC divided, and they talk of NCM, no confidence motion, waste of time. Apart from that, the scoop, which is a little bird told me, which I will tell you only in your ears, sir, not for everyone's consumption. That is, Sharad Pawar is going to abstain in Rajya Sabha on 4th of August when Delhi bill comes. Sharad Pawar is going to appear with Narendra Modi tomorrow in Pune. There is a Balagangadhara Tilak centenary, some celebrations where Modi will be honored with an award. Sharad Pawar is going to give that award. What a confusion. Sonia Gandhi spoke to Sharad Pawar. Arey bhai, hum log no confidence motion use kar rahe. You are hobnobbing with Narendra Modi. Your two lieutenants, Ajit Pawar and Praful Patel, left, and NCP left Maha Vikas Aghadi and joined BJP, NDA. What is that? Why are you derailing our process? They are all crying. Oh.
Well, now we also know that instead of Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, they are going to put Gaurav Gogoi as the person who will be introducing the no conference motion or no trust notice. But the thing is, all the opposition parties are unhappy about Congress going solo, for which Kharge says that I'm sorry. Will sorry cut it, sir?
That is excessive of Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, because you have to put the blame on Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, not on Kharge. Kharge is only a abuse swallowers. He is a speed breaker. But the main person who is twisting the ears of Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and Mr. Gaurav Gogoi is Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because he is still doing politics, sir. Though he is not a member of parliament, he is still doing the politics.
Next one, sir. RSS is going to revamp and reduce training camp time. Talks are on to replace the famed Dand. A detailed discussion was held in a recent meeting held in Ooty from July 13th to 15th. Based on suggestions, a final decision will be announced at the Kendriya Karyakari Mandal meeting later this year. So, no Dand. Then what, sir?
No, they want to reduce that length of the dand, because if you carry a weapon, even this stick is also dand. Dand, they say. Apart from that, Mr. Iyer, when you have a colonial system, even very recently, after Mr. Narendra Modi dispensed with colonial practices, the dand carrying was also an important suggestion by RSS. There is a similarity between government and RSS when they implemented dand. Same thing when the sword, when the armed forces, they have that mental. What do they say? They carry
Lancer?
similarly
Lancer or
uh,
sword?
lancer, and also a rifle. They take it in army. So
Yeah.
then the RSS said to revamp and reduce the training camp. They don't want to unnecessarily go because they have completed 100 years. Next year they are going over all over India. The OT meeting was a very interesting thing, and RSS said to revamp its decade-old training system called Officers Training Camps (OTC) or some Shiksha. Even as discussions are on whether it should replace that bamboo stick with a shorter version of it. Yes, we are working on it, and the RSS leadership will take a decision. Like naval force, they have a they take a
Baton.
longer
Baton.
version, baton.
Yeah.
They say baton. So there is a similarity. Baton is being dispensed with because it is a colonial one. Nirmala Sitaram, who used to bring Arun Jaitley, who used to bring even this, Piyush Goyal brought the budget in a suitcase. Prime Minister said, "Hell with the suitcase, remove it." We have to go for a modern style of a red pouch, red color pouch. So Prime Minister is slowly reducing all colonial things, sir. Even cantonment names are being renamed as a Hindu, Indian, and the local flavor. My understanding is in 10 years of Narendra Modi's regime and coming for 5 years, total 15 years, India would have changed its policies on each and every issue, sir. Government, you can't alter such things, because anyone who challenges Narendra Modi should also understand this capacity of Narendra Modi reaching out. How his outreach is much more. For example, Article 370. Yesterday in Man Ki Baat, he said about 4,000 Indian Muslim women went to Medina, Makkah, Medina. Never happened in Congress regime. 4,000 women. What does it mean? In 2024, the 4,000 women will give 10 votes, at least 40,000 votes. Rest assured. Most of them are drawn from UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, like that. So, keeping that is the main reason why Yogi Adityanath returned to power. La Bharatis, one district, one product. These are all certain innovative ideas of Mr. Narendra Modi. Dispensing baton in the naval force, Danda, removal of Danda from RSS. Hats off to RSS and Narendra Modi. You brought a new face for Indian system.
Thank you, sir. And now let us take a look at what happened to Mr.
Raghav
Raghav
Chatta.
Chadda. Yeah.
Very nice picture, sir. Kavva Kate. This was a very, very interesting thing. A series of 3 or 4 pictures showing a crow flying over Ram Aadmi Party leader Raghav Chatta. It is in the Twitter, anyone can. On Wednesday, the Delhi BJP handle posted this picture taunting the op leader with old Hindi song. Jhoot bole kavva kate. Like that. In comeback, Chadda retweeted with another adage, Ramchandra ki gaye siya se, aise Kaliyug aayega, Hans chukega. Like that, he rattled something. But the very interesting thing, in parliament, you have crow, you have bat, you have a peacock. Every animal is in, including, the versions of members of parliament, in a different, fighting mode.
Sir, so now the battle lines are drawn. All the stuff about, all the scoops are done. Any more scoops, sir? Because we have the next item coming up.
Nostalgia is another scoop, sir. For our viewers, we are introducing a
Okay.
new. Every week we want to give some new things, sir. Till the elections are over, don't go away from PGurus. PGurus will give you a synopsis of the past week and the future week, the projected things. So therefore, we give analysis. We give much more better than the news TV debates, but reading a newspaper will be a difficult task. This we give you in a capsule format. Nostalgia, Devagowda government fall in 1997, thanks to the Justice Milapchand Jain Commission report. My nostalgia narrative. I was, given the copy of Justice Milapchand Jain's on Rajiv Gandhi's assassination, conspiratorial angle of the Commission of Inquiry. J.S. Verma also had a security inquiry, but Justice Jain in 1991 they formed. For 6 years, government did not help. The P.V. Narasimha Rao government and also other governments. But Mr. Justice Milapchand Jain wrote a report of 800 pages, culminating out of 112 sittings of Justice Jain Commission open hearing. Rahul Gandhi used to come and say, I was, privy to certain documents. I attended 85 to 86 as Varta correspondent and also Dinamani correspondent during that two intergram period. The sum and substance of nostalgia is, when I published in Varta in 1996, the report created a hell. Sitaram Kesari, Congress President, Chacha, he was affectionately called Chacha. I known him very well. He spoke in a dialect of Bihari style and he spoke very fluent English also. Chacha Kesari was at AICC office. I got a call on my mobile phone. राजगोपालन आप किधर है? मैंने कहा मैं बंगाली मार्केट पर हूँ. अध्यक्ष बुला रहे, जल्दी आ जाना. I was startled because that day morning the Varta published screaming headlines that Karunanidhi and Chandraswamy were responsible for the killing of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, conspiratorial angle that happened in Tamil Nadu. They blamed it on DMK. Mr. Chacha Kesari, though I used to meet him once in a week to get updates, that day he was very, very forthright, and in the center table, we sat in the sofa. Do you know the nostalgic event which I will never forget, sir? Which I would like to give an interesting thing, that is Mr. Sitaram Kesari took his topi and put it on the center table and he said, Mera topi tera pair mein. My topi, my cap is on your feet. You give the report of Justice Jain Commission, I will ensure that this Devagowda Gujarat government is toppled. And he did it in a week's time, sir. That is how, I say it's a nostalgic moment. Still, there is a CBI inquiry. They say that Justice Milapchand Jain Commission report is a Milapchand Jain Commission report was a secret document. I said it is culminating out of 108 sittings. Open document. How can you say it's secret one? It is not government secret. Government secret may be about your ISRO and Harikota. These things may be secret, but not this one. I argued, but the speaker CMG Balayogi was also very forthright. Officers were also saying it's DR Karthikeyan was director of CBI. They filed a case against me. Despite that long years, still the case is pending against me, sir, for my scoop. They say it's official secret tax. They wanted to arrest me also. But thing is, this nostalgia was Mr. Sitaram Kesari, such a tall leader. I gave the printed version of Rajiv Gandhi assassination report and what was carried in Varta. Based on that, he wrote a letter to Shankar Daya Sharma and withdrew the support. That is Mr. Sitaram Kesari. That is my nostalgic narration of my old days as a journalist.
Thank you so much, sir. And that was indeed very fascinating. And here is a letter. I think this is from Aam Aadmi Party, if I remember correct. Can you zoom in,
Yes,
please?
yes, sir. For the today the Aam Aadmi Party, they have issued a three-line whip that all the
Yes,
members should be present. Very good. You got that the letter also, sir. Congratulations,
yes,
because
yes,
it
yes.
is 28th of July they wrote it, three-line whip. All the members should be present. But one thing is certain: Aam Aadmi Party is going to be defeated. That will create an internal disturbance in 𝑖.N.D.A. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal will bring out choices towards abuse against three Gandhis.
Very, very true, sir. Very true, very true. Now, sir, we have a few questions. In fact, we have a lot of questions. I know you have, uh,
Sir, not I have
yeah.
to take water and my throat is
Thank you so
sore.
much, Varaprasad Mutiala. Let's go through the donations first. Thank you so much, Rajshekar Burra. Thank you so much, Jyotishmati. Thank you so much, Abhishek Roy, for becoming. Oh, please, you're doing good work. Please keep doing it. Thank you. We will. Kallingal, thank you so much for your generous contribution. Purnima Wag, can the Italian mafia of three be legally deported from India permanently? This is a serious question.
Purnima Wag, it's difficult. We can't deport anyone. They are all Indian passport holders. But God has taught them a lesson. The people of India have taught them a lesson. From 400 Lok Sabha to 40, they reduced. Purnima ji, wait kar lijiye. Purnima दिखाएंगे एक दिन ना एक दिन.
Rahul Rathod wants to know the main focus of opposition is not a winning election but to stop BJP from getting full mandate alone. Opposition knows that they can't form government in center anytime soon in coming decades. Your views, sir?
My view, Mr. Rahul Rathod, is very simple. The powerful speech of Mr. Narendra Modi day before yesterday at Bharat Mani Mandapam, when he opened that Indian Trade Promotion Organization of headquarters, where you can get seated 7,000 delegates, where G20 is going to be held. That powerful speech said very important thing, where I correlate it, Modi guarantee. So Modi said, past 9 years I did this. The future 10 years I will do this. This is Amrit Kal. Please vote for me. That is going to be his guarantee. Unlike Congress in Karnataka, they said they got the votes. But today, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar gone on record saying that there is no development work in Karnataka for next year because the financial crunch. Why should they cheat people of India? Why should they cheat Karnatikas? Now, people should understand in Madhya Pradesh and in eye-opener for 2024 Lok Sabha, Congress is a full bunch of cheats.
Thank you so much, Rajagopalanji and viewers. I hope you've. Okay, this is the last question. Last question, sir. Sorry about this. Magnet Ranga wants to know, Namaskaram, the DOTS group will protest against PM in Pune, but a top leader of DOTS will share stage with PM. How will they explain the contradiction?
Mr. Magnet Ranga, it is not DOT, it is Doubt Group. India Doubt, N Doubt, D Doubt, I Doubt. It's a doubtful characters. PP Toms. This Dots group is Doubts group. You wait and watch. Mr. Sharad Pawar may abstain and may retire from active politics in another 10 to 15 days. That
One
will
more
ensure.
time. One
Huh?
more time. One more time.
Several times, like you prop up Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is branding images, building images, rebuild. But that satellite flops. Similarly, Mr. Sharad Pawar's resignation and retirement. It's a immaterial, sir. Now the crunch of the opposition meeting, Magnet Ranga, is how will they explain the contradiction? Because for the past 1 week, you would have seen the contradiction. Today, if Delhi Ordinance Bill is failing in Lok Sabha, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal will bring out choices, abuses against Congress, thereby that 𝑖.N.D.A will fall apart. Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you so much, Rajagopalanji. It's always a pleasure having you on our channel. Viewers, if you have not liked this video, do like it. Even now, it's fine. Also, please share our videos. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you are watching it on a cell phone, and if you have not clicked on the bell button for notifications, do so that the next time we put out a video, you will get that. By the way, the Hindus of America are not keeping quiet. Yesterday, like Friday, there was a proclamation done in the city of Milpitas in Silicon Valley, where they recognized that the contribution of Hindus to the American society, and also recognized the persecution and the discrimination that is being faced by them, Hindu phobia. Another strong vote for Sanatan Dharma. I put out a video at around 6 a.m. today. Do watch that to know more about it. And Rajagopalanji, I wish Mondays come sooner, sir. We are so popular. And talk to you soon. Namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.